Hi, Bill Lethemon here, and welcome back. In this segment, I'm going to talk about understanding your benefits. So here's what I'm going to cover in this video. First, I'll talk about who is eligible to collect benefits. Then we'll talk about your Social Security statement, and we'll review some basic terms and definitions that you should know. So, who is eligible to collect Social Security? To be eligible to collect Social Security, you need to accumulate at least 40 credits. You can earn 1 credit for every $1,120 that you earn, and you can earn up to 4 credits per year. So for most people, 10 years of work history should get you eligible for benefits. Social Security is calculated based off of your 35 best years of employment. And if you're still working, the Social Security Administration is smart enough to realize that some of your best years may actually be in front of you. So what they do is this. They assume that whatever you made for the last 2 years, you'll continue to earn that same amount until you start collecting benefits. This could give you an inaccurate picture if, let's say, you retire at age 60, but you don't plan to start collecting benefits to age 66. Social Security benefits are reflecting 6 years' worth of income that you're not actually going to have, and your estimate's going to be a little high. So let's talk about your Social Security statement. Your Social Security statement used to come every year about 3 months before your birthday, but as you already may know, in an effort to save money, on March 29th of 2011, they stopped mailing the paper statements. So if you have an old statement, hang on to it. Even though the information may start to get old, I think it's always a good idea to have a hard copy. It's probably one of the best records where you can see your entire work history going all the way back to when you very first started working. One last thing, you should check the statement for errors. Every once in a while we come across one that has some income information missing. Also, you can look online for your statements. So even though they stopped mailing the paper statements, you can still go to the Social Security website to get information on your benefits. I think this is actually better. They have a benefits calculator where you can put in more specific information like when you plan to stop working and when you're going to be collecting your benefits. You can find the calculator on the Social Security Administration's website at ssa.gov. We also have a link to this on our website as well as a direct link to the calculator. Now let's get into some of the basic terms and definitions that we're going to be discussing in the rest of this presentation. The first one is called the full retirement age, or FRA for short. This is the age when you're entitled to your full unreduced Social Security benefit, and it varies between the ages of 65 to 67 depending on the year that you were born. This is the age that Social Security Administration thinks that you should retire. So let's look at a table. The original retirement age for Social Security was 65, but as people started living longer, they've been slowly raising the full retirement age. So now, if you were born before 1937, your full retirement age is still 65. There is a graduated schedule for people born between 1938 and 1942. Most of you, however, watching this video were probably born between 1943 and 1954. I say that because anybody older is probably already collecting their benefits, and anybody younger probably doesn't care yet. So if you fall in this category, your full retirement age is 66, and that's the age that I'm going to be referring to throughout the rest of this presentation when I talk about the full retirement age. So to wrap up this slide, there's another graduated schedule for people born between 1955 and 1959, and if you were born in 1960 or later, your full retirement age for now is 67. The next term I want you to be familiar with is your primary insurance amount, or PIA for short. Very simply, this is your monthly Social Security amount that you're entitled to at full retirement age. In the next segment, I'll be reviewing when you can collect your benefits, when you should collect your benefits, working while collecting benefits, and how your benefits may be taxed. See you in the next video. Thank you.